GG Murdoch. How was your stream? Thanks for stopping in. It do be like that sometimes. Aw. Yeah, coming in kind of late today. Because we went to the gym. Always nice to be able to support others though when you aren't streaming, I agree. I wasn't streaming today either, on Twitch at least. But I was hanging out in a bunch of people's chats, so I didn't see you live. Other than, I think this morning. Was that this morning? No, you said you didn't stream. Yesterday morning. I popped in on Ginger's for a little bit, but I was pretty zoned out. I was lurking in Cora's also. Who is... Parato? Potato. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, Ginger's got back from his vacation. I meant to ask him about it, but... I hope you have a good night if you're going to bed. I'm gonna go clean this up. Man, I'm like still hungry, but I'm kind of not. I don't know. He said he enjoyed it a lot. Got some good R&R. That's good. That's good to hear. This was my birthday present from my Lola. It's a custom candle with my name on it. I gotta put batteries in it. Let's put around 30 to 35 different streamers. Nice. I haven't counted mine up in a while, but that sounds like a decent amount to me. I'm with you though. It is a lot to keep up with. And sometimes I leave some of my streamers feeling like I just pop into their stream for like 5-10 minutes and leave, and that is true sometimes when you're like popping in to check on, like, I don't know, for me it's probably like closer to 15 on like a daily basis. And then also if I'm doing stuff in real life, it's actually pretty hard to keep up with everyone. But yeah, I'm with you. It's it's how I like to spend my time, I suppose. Let me see if I can get a few batteries for this. I didn't see E had called me. Medically retired? Fair enough. For me, it's like... I don't know. Well, I don't body shame. Unless I'm asked really nicely. But yeah, for me, technically I have time, but... Bro, my server, I just re-signed in a Discord after an update, and my server was like, this is an age-restricted server. Yeah, it's my fucking server, I know that. What do you mean? So weird. Hello. But yeah, no, I'm like, I don't know. Some people could say I'm old, but other people say I'm young, which I guess makes me middle-aged, right? That's what Ethan called me the other day. Ethan called me middle-aged the other day, which is funny because then that means he's middle-aged too. But I mean, it does feel that way though. If children can say you're old and adults can say you're young, then that does feel like the middle.
Sometimes you just gotta admit the truth.
Yeah, I'm aiming for 60, no higher for sure. You're right. That is the truth. Yeah, it's cute. Very pretty.
Candle.
You can light this at my memorial.
Oh, okay. Sounds like I'm making it to 59.
Aw, that's nice of you. Murdoch is talking to you. So, how are you? He enters
said
the
how-
call and he leaves chat. That's crazy.
What? I'm in chat.
Crazy work.
He said how you. He said how you daring, and I said, that's not a word.
He said, "Oh, I'm not Darren. He must not be talking to me." That's how he thinks.
Actually,
Oh, Darren? That's not me. That's somebody else. That must be Murdoch's other favorite streamer.
one of the other 35.
Yeah. Wait a second. When you say it like that, it makes me feel like...
Yeah.
like I'm not that special. This is actually so soft. Why is this so soft? Tyler said D's nuts. So fun fact, talk in about disappearing. Wow, what do you mean by that? I don't like a conversation that opens like that. That's either I'm getting kidnapped or
He said I do have favorites.
I knew it. I knew he had favorites. And it couldn't possibly be the streamer that showed up late and he stayed up for on purpose by choice when he was planning to leave. Couldn't be me. Aloha. Yeah, I doubt it. Yeah. What was I gonna do? My Zoom acting coaching for tomorrow? The next day, Saturday, for Saturday, changed from I think like noon to 5 p.m. By the way.
5 p.m.
Yeah. Oh no, it was at 2:30 before, I guess. But now it's gonna be at 5. So hopefully we don't have any plans Saturday at 5, because I do have plans.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, Mama Panda, I don't know if you were here to see that I pulled this out.
You drove by a Wendy's where they pulled everything out of the restaurant?
That's weird.
Are they like gonna remodel?
Or are they one of the first restaurants that's gonna set up for total drive-through? Because I heard that a bunch of fast food places are going to start doing that. Okay, what tabs do I have open? I feel like I should take another one of these. Even though I just finished the ice cream. Closed. Wow.
Damn. Wonder what they did with all the stuff.
Right. That's so trippy. I know this business that closed recently that one of my friends owned. They just like auctioned a bunch of the stuff. And I know some people in my family have bought like company signs like that. I remember like my paternal side of the family is hella weird, and every story that I ever tell you guys about them is going to sound like a trailer park fever dream. But I was sleeping on a bunch of strangers couches and like guest rooms, and one of them, like, I was smoking at the time and you couldn't smoke in the house, which like totally reasonable, that makes sense. But I go into their garage and they have like an actual like giant, I can't remember the place that it was for now, but like those like actual plastic like light up like big signs for either a fast food or a gas station. I can't remember which, but it was like Like, they took it off the building and they put it in their fucking garage. And I was just like, this is bigger than me. Like, it would have had to have definitely taken multiple men to get that off of the business and into their garage.
They're crazy for that.
Yeah, it's such a weird family.
David, hi.
Hey, David. W stream, thanks. We're just chilling. I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Oh, Murdoch said I spend more time in your streams than anyone, even my own.
Oh, Murdoch. What? That's... Wait a second. Wait. That's nice of you, though. Thank you. I bet at the... Because every year they have like a little thing that shows you whose streams you spent the most time in. The recap, Twitch recap. I'm excited to see what yours looks like. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to David for first time chatting and for... Oh man, I could have swore that you followed recently, like today, right? I looked at my activity board and I don't see it, but I could have sworn. Let me see. I'll click on you. Following since 34 minutes ago. Yeah, shout out. We met in... Shoot, man, I went in so many streams today. I feel bad for not remembering. Was it Arnold? No. Yes? Obi? Was it Obi Destiny? No? I was right the first time, wasn't I? Anyway. Chill ass vibes, dude. Yeah, I think I have executive dysfunction or something.
Same.
And I'm having like eczema flare-ups and stress and stuff. Turn on vending machines in storage for a bit. Also remember the old popcorn machine in arcade games for sure. Asteroid was his first one. Nice. And I deserve all of those things. I say over the fake flame of a candle. Actually, I have 2 fake candles in front of me right now, to be clear. This one was from Ethan's parents, but I peeled all of the broken wax off, and Ethan was like, throw it away, and then I was just like, no. It has a timer option, so it's like pretty nice, because I can turn it on and then forget about it. But like, with the mentality that we've been doing with downsizing, it makes sense to be like, throw it away, but no.
No. Is this whatever demand avoidance?
No.
Okay.
I'm really big into pocket. Yeah. I also used to be really into guns, and we had this like one picture that like my group of friends who I was hanging out with at the time would share with each other, where it's just like the like smoke after you shoot for a while and it's like hot, and it said apothecary aromatherapy. I can't remember, but it will help with your anxiety. Jasmine, lavender, and chamomile teas. Yeah, aromatherapy, thank you. Yeah, I definitely have a lot of oils and teas. I've been trying to get through the tea so then I can start fresh and new with just the space that I have for it. Because we were kind of just like... Oh my god, my flare-up is so annoying. We were kind of just using whatever we were given when we first were here. And then, like, I had been given a bunch of gifts of, like, oils and stuff. And so I'm just trying to get through those. But I feel like my anxiety is deeply seated, and I feel like you definitely understand that. But the oils do help, like the aromatherapy. Oil's not great, especially for the cats, can harm their senses. Yeah. Well, they should stay away from me. No, I also sometimes get like skin reactions from the oil, but I try to only put it on like my ankles, wrists, and knees, basically. But I used to put like the oils that are supposed to be good for your stomach like right on there and stuff like that, or like in my collarbone dip. But we did spray, what was it, mint? On like some of the windows and doorways, trying to keep the ants out.
I think that was Ben.
Yeah, but I mean it was watered down, it wasn't like...
Yeah, we diluted it.
Yeah, to be clear. Was that you?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we do try to be careful with the cats. Like I keep wanting to bring plants in the house because we just have like a cactus, I think, that I genuinely don't know how it's still alive, even, to be so for real. Like we need to switch out the dirt so bad, but it's just hanging on by a thread, I guess. Oils can cause rashes for sure. Aromatherapy is great for certain things, but I would limit it. Minerals for the skin. Yeah, I like coconut oil, to be honest. I need to get some. And some makeup remover. So I can paint myself red for absolutely no reason. There is a reason. It's to test run the red body paint before going full cosplay. But also to get a feel for it. I still think the best way to do it is just gonna be to like spray it on the airbrush, but I feel like I do my other clown makeup and stuff just like with a sponge. But I mean even that probably will look better airbrushed. I just bought a big ass tub of it. Kinda wish now that I had left it. But then the boys would have only used it one time, so it probably isn't worth it compared to me using it multiple times. Davey B Draws followed me back. That's nice. Shout out Davey B Draws, guys.
Davey B.
For you, I would honestly look into psilocybin therapy. I have been saying. You know they got a nasal test for it? I think we got a move though for that, but that move would be easier than the one we were considering prior. They might be passing it though. Through like federal, on like a federal level, I feel like. I think they've passed it in like microdoses for like research programs on like a wide scale level, but like on a state to state level, there's some states that have passed it and ketamine. I think also MDMA in a concentrated form or something. Which is kind of wild to think about the time that we live in right now. Is just... But then, like, I don't know. I guess technically, like, if you're doing crazy stuff, like, they could and you get in trouble for crazy stuff, they gotta obviously like make everything a big deal. Oh, but see, even Washington DC, like Washington, where the White House is doing like ketamine clinics, if I'm reading that right. Okay, I think ketamine is the one that they're pushing the most. GLP-1, oh, that's a weight loss thing, never mind. Never mind. What is BPC 157? What is that?
No idea.
That's something new. BPC 157. The hell is that? Amino acid peptide? Protective protein in human gastric juice? Ew. That sounds important though. And kinda gross. Davey is a champ.
It was called
BPC, like Beta Pacific Coast. Yeah, 157. To be clear, I would only recommend yeah, I think microdosing is all you have to do for medicinal effects. This coming from someone who doesn't use this coming from someone who doesn't use that. No, but that means that you've like researched it as an alternative. Like, you know, I'm into alternative medicine, but you've researched it as an alternative to other things. There's like a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 states it's legal to do psychedelic therapy, it looks like. Plus Mexico, Jamaica, Canada, and Peru. So, I mean, the research is there. Like, it genuinely is significant enough results that they are studying it in multiple places and actively researching and doing clinical trials. So I truly believe that it will be passed soon, like on a federal level. We just have to get over this cannabis hurdle, and if the cannabis industry fucks that up, then I mean, it's probably gonna be a little tougher, but they're doing their best. I say, as somebody who worked in the industry for 2 years and then left because I thought they were doing bad. They are doing their best.
Their best, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also do like psilocybin retreats, so you can travel different places in the country. Do a little retreat. Dang, there's just a frick ton of them in Oregon. Wow. Okay, chill, Oregon. Damn. Bro, there's one in Aspen, Colorado. Isn't Aspen that place that like, oh yeah, I go skiing in Aspen? Like that? Am I just being an asshole? Is that a thing?
I feel like it's probably a skiing place.
Like a but stereotypes come from somewhere, right? Another mushroom I would highly recommend for use. Lion's mane. I had Mama Panda on lion's mane for a while too. Lion's mane does go well in conjunction with, excuse me, a psilocybin treatment as well. Mushrooms are weird, man. They're like plant animals. They're aliens. Crazy stuff, man. But yeah, no, highly recommended for PTSD and stuff though. That one is completely legal everywhere and helps so much with anything cerebral. Yeah. Or, like, you know, I guess I'll just die meme. Could also just do that.
Right.
I've done a lot of tinctures over the years. I do feel like for people who are like, I don't really want to do edibles, I don't really want to do inhalation, like tinctures and topicals are like the next, or like sublingual, like lozenges and stuff. Yeah, I've been on this alternative medicine world for a moon or two. Yeah, I might have spent half of my life studying this stuff and trying different things and seeing what works for me. But I'm always open to discussion and suggestion. I did not know that psychedelic assisted therapy was also recommended for cancer. But that is one of the things that they're apparently, like, I knew PTSD, trauma, mood disorders, everything like that, but I did not. I wonder how it affects things there. Maybe it's just like having like a good mental helps your body heal. So then that would maybe imply that it's good for a lot of things, but that's just my guess without doing any further research. It just popped up as one of the things when I was looking into it. They are made of the same exact stuff as... Right. Okay, Mooner 2? Mooner? And then you just didn't have a space? I'm googling that one. I don't think I actually have heard of that one. I zoned... Yeah, I read it as one word and then I was like, that can't be right. I zoned out and a couple people were like, alright, I'm dipping. Just, I mean, I have it as titled as just chatting, guys. Like, we're just chatting right now. Moon mushroom? Moon tree? Is it actually Mooner 2? Because these are talking about, like... What the fuck? This is from a game. No, there's a moon shroom in that game we played, Don't Starve. That's probably... so funny. You don't want to cook it, actually. Looks like. Yeah. It gives you the negative effects if you cook it. Crazy. Mellow mush? Nope, that's a pizza menu. Where is this place? This place looks good. Wait, what the fuck? Guys, I think even though I'm having a lot of success with going gluten-free and I think I feel a lot better and it feels like I'm not dying, I think I'm gonna just... Oh, wait, never mind. They have a gluten-free menu. Everything's okay. I was like, I think I might just go back to eating gluten, actually. Wow, this is like a chain. Like, there's quite a few of them, actually. Okay, that's it. I'm sending this to you. Because we have to go here now, so we can take pictures and then send them to Murdoch.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Mushrooms are what have been killing my cancer. I'm proud of you. That's awesome, dude. Good. What the heck? I am proud of you for doing your research and staying open-minded and exploring all your options. That's actually really hard for some people to do. And like, I think it's super respectable, and you should just keep doing what feels right for you and keep letting people in similar situations know whether or not they choose to do it themselves. You know, it's whatever. You said a moon or two, but the way you said yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I do talk lazy. He said, how do you do that 5 times? There we go. That was a lot quicker than it looked when you typed it.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's a lot easier actually than I thought it would be. You have them there. Nice. Now I know which of the Carolinas you're at. Doxed. Crazy. That's crazy of you. I don't have like any of my stuff up, huh? Actually, now that I think about it, I turned it all off. For my other... It's literally just the webcam. We're just hanging out, video chat style.
We're just hanging out.
Yeah, so nobody else in the VOD is gonna see that. Don't you worry, Murdoch. It's only between us. It's only between everybody. I could time you out too. Nobody else has to know who comes into chat either. And I'll lose all the messages in my chat because you're the only one talking. Mama Panda said, I'm here. I'm also here too. If you Google me, it's no secret. Oh. I'd have to have your name, bro. Y'all think that I like actually know your names. I mean, like, I feel like I could just ask you guys at this point what your names are, but I don't ever do that. You are literally Mad Murdoch. That's who you are in my brain. If I got your phone number, I'd put you in as Mad Murdoch. You know what I mean? You could tell me your actual birth given name and I'd be like, yeah, that's Mad Murdoch. Like, I don't know if that's disrespectful of me or not. Fiend, how you doing? Ocular, what's up, dudes? Mellow Mushroom Pizza Spot? Yeah, I haven't been and I want to go now. We were just talking about the alternative medicine benefit of mushrooms and now I'm like, wait, there's a pizza place and they have a gluten-free menu? What do you mean? My whole internet presence is... Oh, well now I have to Google that. I already Googled the other one. You fool. Wow. I know this is you. Because I saw you post that picture in other places.
Oh.
Dun dun dun. You just opened up a whole new Google search for me. I'm kidding. It's only like one platform. Wait a second. Were you... No. Oh, wait. Were you involved in a study? I guess technically that would make sense. Anyways, we'll deal with that later. I love that place. I used to go to the one in Denver. Nice. Mushrooms over everything. Dude, I love this community. You guys are so chill. If we all feel this way, I'm just surprised that like legislation takes so fucking long. I mean, like, it's good that it does, because then people can't like fuck shit up fast, even though they somehow find a way to still. But also, like, I don't know, it'd be kind of cool if we could, if the people are saying and science is saying, this would be a lot cooler if it would go a little more smooth. What? Somebody just messaged me. Person, if you're lurking in my chat, Why did you just message me, hey there, I'm Alex from Manchester, England?
Maybe because they're Alex from Manchester, England.
That makes sense, actually.
They wanted to make sure you knew.
They just got home from band practice. Are you lurking here, Alex from England?
Hey, congrats. You made it home.
What do you play in band? Do you have a British accent?
Narrating it. DM.
Just got home from band practice. How are you doing? Alex, question mark? Sorry? Smiley face? What do you play in band? Guitar. My hands are knackered. That's how you know he's British. He's actually British, team.
He's knackered.
Ha ha ha. Do you have a British accent? I do. I love an accent. Nice. Good night.
Let's go.
Good night, Alex from Manchester, England. I just typed English while I actively said England. Do you think this is somebody like that I actually know? Because I feel like there's no way. Google Murdoch? Is that is such a specific Google. Even if I spent all night stalking you, I don't think I would have ever thought to type that string of words together. I
That's
gotta.
true. Only real ones know.
How do you spell this person's name? It's like linked. Are they even real? Is this a bot? Like what? How do you go to somebody's profile from messages? Why isn't it pulling up when I search them? Okay, searching again. Still nothing. This is weird. He said he's not a bot, guys. Okay. I will believe you this time. If you can complete a not a bot challenge. Guys, we need a not a bot challenge right now. I don't know what to do. I bluffed. I thought... Murdoch, did you write a book? Murdoch, did you write multiple books? Okay, no, a book. There's a book. Murdoch wrote a book. That's his face. I know that's his face. At the very least, he wrote a book, and it has... I wanted to say dinosaur, but I don't know if that's actually a dinosaur. I don't think it is. Murdoch, I want to write a book. Why is there an S in front of the $sign? $2023? What the fuck? Bro. Amazon just told me it literally won't deliver it to me. I'll add it to my wish list. Yeah, I don't know why.
They said, yeah, actually, you can't have this book.
That's crazy. Am I on the wrong? I'm on the wrong Amazon website. I'm in another country right now. Hold up. Wait, this one's also another country. How did I do this twice? That's why there was an S in front of the dollar sign. Okay, wait, this one?
It was like Singaporean dollars or some shit.
Damn it, still the wrong one. How do I keep doing this? Now it's Turkish.
Okay, at the top of the Amazon thing.
Uh-huh.
Just delete like the letters, the URL, right?
Maybe? Like, just put like COM? Holy shit, it worked. You're a genius. Wow, imagine. Remember, like, we used to just do that all the time for shit, like, to be able to be on different websites at school, and now I'm just like, couldn't even think of it if it saved my life.
Yes, of course. We used to do that.
This can't be the same brain. I'm saying. Heavy breathing in the microphone. Did I shout out Murdoch? I'm kind of off my game tonight, guys. I don't know if I'm doing my best. You've done some research into mycology. Mycology research is hot. Have you guys seen that mushroom chick? I mean, plant chick. She's just got glasses and really poofy hair and very big smile.
I've seen her.
Do you know what her name is? Because I'm so bad at names. But I could tell you her favorite print of clothes to wear. It's floral. Plant lady, glasses, big hair, influencer, pretty, funny, smart. It's gonna work. Okay, it's actually showing me a lot of pretty, funny, smart plant ladies. This is weird. Maybe we actually needed less words.
Yeah, I feel like you got a little lost in the plot there.
There's still actually a lot of plant influencers. Okay, maybe we take out the glasses part. Okay, maybe we take out the hair part. It's showing me plant products for hair. Has she fallen off? What happened? Nope, there she is. Oh my god, I was scared. Genuinely was afraid. I was like, what happened to her if she is no longer here?
Do it safely because I don't want you to die.
Alexis Nicole. She literally has 2 first names. How could I forget? Crazy. What were we talking about? You wrote a book. That's true. We were talking about mushrooms, though. I'm kind of a big deal. Nice. I have a friend who's nervous about publishing books. It's not me. It's my friend. Also me. Me too, though. But I want to... Well, I don't know. They want to publish one by the end of the year. And I haven't even read one fully and comprehensively. Like, if anybody else wrote what I wrote or read what I wrote, they would just be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that kind of not complete, but there's a bunch of writing in random places that need to be put together and organized. But she's actually fleshed it out real good and nice. And she's also studied and researched like a lot of different publishing companies and like queries and like all that shit. Did you self-publish? Do you have any advice on that? Sounds like something of weird people on the internet. book. I have a book and 2 more on the way. Hey, congratulations! Wow. That's... I don't know why that felt like I was congratulating you for having twins, but it feels kind of similar. Link it. Actually, links are blocked, I think, in my chat, so... But I could send a link. I could send it in a link, I think. We'll see. Let's see. Copy. Does that go to the right place? Been working under the pseudonym Murdoch Adis for over a decade now. Nice. I have so many aliases. If it ever came down to being on like actual, like, what is that? What does it mean when they have you on file? They probably have me on file, but if they had it accurate on file, there would be so many names. So I just don't correct people anymore. You know me by what you know me by. That's on you. But that's pretty cool. I like that. I don't sound like up here. It's kind of where everyone can enjoy it though. Yeah, I was surprised when we were going around Barnes and Nobles, which I don't know if I published that stream, and I'm sorry if I broke anybody's stream streak, and I don't know if we had any clips or whatever. I'm trying not to care about stream streaks as much though, because I'm getting kind of obsessive about it. But basically, like, we were in Barnes and Nobles, and when we were walking around and I was like pointing out like different books I've read, I'm like, huh, I've read a lot of comics and manga and young adult and children's books, and he reads a lot of the fattest fantasy books you'll ever find on any shelf, and that's our 2 genres. So I don't know what that says about us. I think based on the Barnes and Nobles and our chat, we need to find somebody who reads smut and true crime and will complete the trifecta of readers. That's what we need to make the ultimate book series, guys. It is punk as fuck to self-publish though. Yeah. Fiend, I feel attacked. Why would your book not clear a publisher? What do you mean? You a punk, Lamau. That link worked, by the way. Okay, awesome. Good. Good. Everybody pay attention. Punk in a good way. Oh, I retract. Have you guys seen that? That was so funny. Have you seen that Kevin Hart and Kai clip? It's so hilarious. That's what you two just sounded like in my chat in my head right now. Is that a good thing?
That's a funny clip.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Don't look at anything. Don't look at anything until I show you. Okay. Alright, are you ready?
You think he...
You ought to read.
I think he's... He said... What? Who do you think you are? Huh? Is that a good thing what he did or a bad thing? No, it's a good thing. Ah! Take it back. Take back, these Rainbow. I take it back. Rainbow! With another 100 gifted!
Rainbow with another 100 gifted. Could you imagine being that person who sent 100 gifted to Kai Cenat when he had Kevin Hart on his stream? And bro responded to you like that?
Okay, what the f are they giving you, man?
Okay, so basically imagine this, right? He just paid for 100 people to watch the stream with no ads.
Who the f does he think he is?
I think he's
you.
who
He said,
what?
who do you think you are? Is that a good thing what he did or a bad thing?
No, it's a good thing.
Take it back. Take it back, C's Rainbow.
It's so
Take it
funny.
back.
Rainbow with another 100 gifts.
Oh my god, I love Kevin Hart though. He's so funny. That's so good. No, but we saw lady, or hello lady, I read your name at the same time. That's crazy. That's how off I am. We saw Kevin Hart live and it was really cool. Shout out to Parker Panda for that one. Shout out to the lady. Thank you for swinging through. I retract my previous statement. You are Punk AF too. Yeah, Punk is good in most of the circles I hang out with. So Murdoch, if you get called Punk, it's like you're cool. Like I'm not hip like you youngsters. No, it's okay, bud. It's okay, Unc. It's okay. You're an actual father, so it's not a problem. You're in good company. Hello, lady. Hello, lady. That's so funny. Ocular said I'm not looking when I said don't look at anything until I pull up this video. I take it back front. Wait, her fiend. I feel like I need to post that video in your Discord now. Actually. And be like, this we discovered is actually Murdoch. For real.
With the real Murdoch, please stand up.
Okay, let's see. I love this clip. It's a good clip. Okay. That was really cool. That I mean, it wasn't even just like luck. That was like my brother's pure once a year generosity. No, I'm kidding. He does not hang out with people often, but mostly because he works a lot. So if you guys ever see him stream, you need to show up because he never streams anymore because he's working so much. But like if we all go out to dinner, he'll pay. Like he's very generous in that way. But then like you also don't see or hear from him like most of the rest of the time though. How is the Crusader Kings grind, lady? Do it, do it! You guys are so funny. Alright. As long as I have permission. And it's not going to be received as bullying. Because I do know that I give a sort of dominant bullying energy generally most of the time. Except for all the times that I don't. I don't know. I'm trying to decide where to post this. Videos and photos, maybe?
Perhaps.
No, wait. Funny videos and photos. This is... Nice. Oh, I just posted it like an Instagram link. And I didn't get a video preview. Is this one YouTube? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why does that feel so much louder?
What the just happened, bro? What?
Wait, here's for people who don't have Instagram. Nope, it still didn't give a video preview. The just genuine like astoundment that Kevin Hart had. What the, how do you make money just sitting here yelling at your fucking computer right now? Like that's, and like fair, that's fair. Cause like Kevin Hart's lived a whole life getting on sets, on stages, like he's on tour buses. It would be kind of crazy to think, wow, I could have just done this from the comfort of my home.
This is a great question.
Right? Like, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense why he would be like, what the fuck are you saying right now? But also that I think it means like his team didn't really prep him for what he was getting into, but also that was kind of actually gold of them to not prep him, because like that was no matter what he did with Kai, it was going to be good. Just it was gonna be clip farmed, right? As they say, as the kids say. Glink, I'm just gonna keep reading your messages out loud if you keep messaging me. You can literally message in chat. I don't... Are you shy? Wait, but no, you can't be shy, because I read your messages out loud, and you knew, and you responded in the DMs, specifically. Still. Is this attention-seeking behavior? Because it is working, I guess. But it also leaves me looking at 2 chat boxes, and I just think it would be nice if you joined the class.
Double chat it up.
Yeah, I feel double chatted up right now. I'm old, I'm so old I fart in Latin. Wow. That's wild. You should bottle that and sell it. Sorry, I wasn't following. Why are you DMing me if you're not following? You don't even like me for real. That's crazy. You can follow. If you want to talk to me, you could at least follow, right? Like, dang, man. Like, it's not a big deal to just follow someone. I could play that forever. Dude, same. I literally... I don't know, man. Generations. It's such a good clip. It's gold. I will never forget about Kai and Kevin Hart crossover. That was actually so... That and like when Kai beat the record for most subs on Twitch. Yeesh. What a time to be alive, guys. What a friggin' time to be alive. What is our lives, actually, man? Funny videos, that's fine. Sorry I wasn't following. It's late and I'm slow. Haha. Okay, that's fair. Now it's awkward that he's here. Brodoc's like, well now we can't read his messages out loud because, I mean, it was a fun little game like that we all had together. He was there for that too. He was still watching. Like, he said, carry on. Go ahead and read the messages. Okay, chat. Now that Glinked is here, do you like rock music? I personally like rock music. I like classic rock. I like dad rock. E and I went to see the Bare Naked Ladies because my uncle, I'll call him, got tickets off of the radio, which he really wants me to work for the radio. And I told him that must mean that he thinks I'm not pretty enough to work in acting. But he insists that's not it. He just thinks I have a good voice for radio. But clearly, according to everybody here in chat, I have some sort of accent that I guess at least is unique enough for everybody to comment on it. Now I am that guy. This time I'm not even gonna tell you guys who DM'd me. but he DM'd, now I am that guy, mwahaha. So now we can keep this shit awkward. You can still do it nice. I love the 90s. Weezer, Blue Album. That's solid. That's a good one. I'm a 90s baby, so for sure anything from the 90s I'm gonna be down with. But I don't know. I like a lot of different ones. Bare Naked Ladies was a great stage performance though. They were literally like so fun and funny. And like what were they were doing, like covers of like Pink Pony Club and like stuff like all the girls songs from that year. Hey, I won't tell you who it is, but if you're a real one, you know that they have an emote that goes like that. Oh, my arms hurt from doing gym. But yes, thank you for commenting on my accent. Love the accent. My band is post-punk. That's pretty awesome. You should send us some songs. Love an Angular Rift. Love playing live. Hell yeah, dude. I'm so glad that you followed, actually. Wait. Why am I not getting notifications on my activity feed when people are following? You're the second person who followed that I didn't get a notification for. But I'm still getting it in my email. Because I'm old and I use email still. And also because I'm crazy and ain't none of you trying to act like you didn't do something that I have tracked in my email. Read it. Read it. Read it. Nice. Was it Nostalgia Fest or are they still releasing new stuff? Nostalgia Fest. Oh, I feel like Bare Naked Ladies, did they have new stuff? Oh, never mind. I think he's playing League.
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
I was mostly there for the Big Bang Theory theme song, I'll be honest with you. We did see Toad the Wet Sprocket though, and I had not seen them before they opened for Bare Naked Ladies, and I was like, this is really cool. And I immediately, during the intermission between Toad the Wet Sprocket and the Bare Naked Ladies band, left to go get Toad the Wet Sprocket merch. Because I was like, they're that good. It was pretty sick. Sorry for being weird. You're good, dude. You're good. We were just giving you a hard time. That dance was familiar. So familiar. I wonder who it could be. I wonder how many different dancing emotes do I have here? Okay. I've been getting a lot of subs and also been subbing a lot. I need to reel it in. There's Share the Love and then there's just like me putting everything that I make back into the same platform like I do with TikTok. Okay, I'm actually, how am I not? No, I am subbed. I should be able to use your emotes. What's happening here?
Sorry, not allowed.
Well, that's not fair. Oh, you know what? You know what? I could just stop being dumb and just copy it. Nope, it didn't work. No, I didn't mean to pin that.
How embarrassing.
You said, well, talk about doxing. No, I didn't mean it. I thought it would work. Oh, I needed to put the little colon. Wait, hold on. Wait, if this doesn't work, I'll cry right now. It's like It's like this, right? And then, or are there other words that I need to put too? Glink, are you a child? You have to tell me if you're a child. It still didn't work. You're 28. Glink, you wouldn't lie to me, would you? Do the right thing and send me a photo of your driver's license and social security card. Wait, you're in England. Do they have social security cards there? What's the equivalent of a social security card in England? Also, could you give me your credit card information? That'll make me feel a lot more secure about us getting to know each other. National insurance? Is that like free healthcare?
Commie shit.
Yeah. But like just asking for a friend, like how hard is it to get into the doctor? That friend is me. Please take me in so I can get free healthcare. Happened to me today. I got a follow, but it didn't notify me. Maybe Twitch is glitching. Classic. I want to watch that Stewart versus the World, if that's what it's called. I love all the music from that time. What is the Stewart versus the World that I missed earlier? I have like half a dozen Google tabs open to the side of your guys' like chat box, by the way. Stewart fails to save the universe? Is that... Wait, is that what you're talking about? Wait, this looks really funny actually. Wait, is this what you meant? Yeah, oh my god. Comic book store owner Stuart Bloom from The Big Bang Theory, 2007. Oh my gosh. And this is next episode, July 30th, 2026. That's today. Holy crap, bro. You just unlocked something for me. Thank you so much. Okay, you're cool. Okay. You're cool. Okay, Glinked, you can stay. You absolutely should have that. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on with my Twitch right now, guys, but it's being weird. And also, I don't know how to use it. But no, mostly it's being weird. Because other people also said it's being weird, so I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, I can prove it. Other people who might also be crazy because I can't prove otherwise said I'm not. Other people who could be professionals, but we don't know. Maybe they are, for all we know. I'm kidding. I don't think you guys are crazy. Because I know I'm the threshold. I could beat all of you in a crazy contest. I'm kidding. I'm actually so healed. I'm the most healed I've ever been in my life, which does not feel like it's saying much. Still a lot to do. Thinking it'll never be finished. Pretty sure that part doesn't end actually, and that's how it is for all of life. But oh well. That's part of the journey there. You think E is practicing self-harm by playing League?
No.
Okay, well, I feel like that question was framed for chat.
Well, I gave them the answer.
Is it not self-harm because you're good at the game?
It's not self-harm because I'm not being harmed, I think.
You
Usually
think?
I think that's usually the determining factor.
That means that... Wait, what? No, it definitely isn't.
What?
Yeah, let's see.
Being harmed?
Oh, I just closed Alexis. Nicole. Alexis Nicole. Ooh, I did it. Okay. I see your point. What the fuck? I'm literally just trying to educate myself, and it said, help is available. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Can I not learn about things? They said, speak with somebody today. Okay. I'm fine, I think. That's wild. BRB? No, he's gonna leave us forever, chat. No, we fumbled so heavy. Guys, we made fun of him too much. We teased him. I actually don't even know if Glinked is a dude. I hella gendered Alex as a name. Alex in a punk rock band could be a chick. We have no idea.
There's really no way to know.
Yeah, but we do know they're 28. Blink twice if you're actually 28. He didn't blink. Oh my gosh, guys, he didn't blink. Oh, whoa, he winked and said, is that a blink? Hello? W Riz? It's the national insurance for me. What kind of country do we live in over here, man? I didn't really dig when he said you want a lot from me, though. Like, that kind of came off like somebody who wouldn't give me a lot, and I don't know how I feel about that. See, he winked. He doesn't even know what a blink is. Bot. Immediate bot. You can only blink with one eye. Feels like a bot. You're gonna go to bed, lady? Okay, bless. I hope you have a good sleep, good rest. HBO Big Bang Theory spinoff. Hell yeah. Imposter. Yeah. There's an imposter among us. That's why he was messaging me before following me. In front of all of you. Thanks, lady. I appreciate you. I like the way you spell siren, by the way. I like to think that it comes from a place of liking mermaids. Mama Panda said she's back, but then... I feel like she said that right when I was giving her a hard time for League.
Yeah.
It's like she only hears if we're arguing. Never ending.
Why do you think that is?
Well, guess we should end stream, guys. Lady and Glink left. Oh, Mad Murdoch? I guess he is still here. That's true. He stayed, actually, when he was literally gonna also go to bed. Only a professional fisherman. I specialize specifically in baiting hooks. I am amazing at baiting hooks. Someone call me a master baiter. Because of the baiting. For the hooks. With the...
Impressive.
Fisherman. Yes, some people would call me masturbator too. But I don't really go fishing that much.
Strange.
Yeah, I don't know where they get the idea. I gotta send that joke, I assume? I don't know. Or maybe you really are good at fishing and baiting. I gotta send that to a friend who actually goes fishing like quite often. Somebody posted this. If we're ever in a situation where we're both doing math in our heads, just know I'm pretending and it's all on you. Like, whatever answer you come up with, that's the answer, because I'm not trying to figure it out.
That's Seems correct.
Yeah. But I will let everybody else around us think that I could if I spent a little extra time than you did.
Yeah, like, oh, I was about to get it.
Yeah, so close. So I was so close. That sounds right, actually, though. Yeah, that sounds right.
Story of my life.
The story of your life, as in, I look at you every time math is required. And then you answer it. I should just start reading all of my reposts out loud. How unhinged would that be? Okay, here's a classic. I took a selfie of myself in 2012. And I said, "Good morning, everyone." And I put the text on the photo itself. I wake up every morning at 9 and grab for the morning paper. Then I look at the obituary page. If my name is not on it, I get up. That's what me as a child posted for fun on my page. I feel like it's almost worse if I show you guys the photo. Oh, it's still on my freaking Instagram. This is the photo of me. Hey Mama, you still here? Yeah, Mama, are you still here? You sent like a Facebook message, I think. Oh no, that was a while ago, actually. She went out tonight, I think, with my brother, so she's probably tired. How emo of you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm something of an elder emo myself. You peeped the neon animal print? Yeah. That was for Lyme disease awareness somehow. Pretty sure that was the intention. That's why I was in lime green lettering. Let's see. Real Mama Panda. If she actually has been on her computer lately, she probably has like multiple tabs up. Just like us. Just like all of us. I gotta put something on this. Just start wearing those UV covering sleeves, or I don't know. We're gonna bait whenever and wherever I can. Nice. I kind of just assumed you were like the streamer, like equivalent of like the teacher that like you just sincerely believe lives in the classroom, and like when you see them at the grocery store you're like, no, that's not correct. And that's you. Like, you never leave the streamer setup. When you say like, oh yeah, good night guys, I'm going to bed, like I just imagine you just like push out of your chair and curl up on like a little bed that's just like right behind you off cam somehow.
That makes sense. I could see that.
Like dog style though, like you do 3 circles to protect yourself from the nightmares. Of course I'm still here. I'm a real one. For real, for real. Wait, did you ask if my mom was still here so you could make fun of how emo I am with her? No, I'm kidding. That message was up before I showed you the photo. Wait, why was that Instagram page still showing if I literally... Oh, no, it's still open. I was like, if I literally closed it. Because I didn't. Yeah.
Riddle me that.
Yeah. Bro said BRB left forever. Crazy. But I will say, Glinked did make an account in 2013. So likelihood, probably as old as me. Just kidding. He literally said 28. But that story probably does track.
It is giving not a child energy.
It is giving not a child. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really hyper vigilant after that troll ass child came in. No, you did not. You said BRB and then left forever. He said, hey, why are you messaging me? How rude. Because I said, okay, good night. Because he didn't come back. And he's just like, hey, why are you messaging me? How rude. I responded in all caps. You said BRB and then left forever. Do you think that was too much?
Yeah, that seems
like
really reasonable, actually.
Like a really reasonable level of use of caps. I was having a smoke. You said you're British. You were having a drag or something.
Got him.
Got him. Spliff. Yeah. Ooh, that sounds good right now, actually. That sounds rather nice. I could go for that about now. Is it cold over there? Glick said BRB and is just watching to see if you shit talked. Imagine if we had. Dang, we missed our chance. I shouldn't have said anything. It's bloody warm as hell. Yeah, that's probably true, actually. And it's not nice. Ooh, is it like humid? It shouldn't be this way here. Oh, that's actually not good. Global warming? Or climate change, if you're sensitive? No, it's a dry heat. Well, some say that's easier. Yeah, we're in a drought. Okay, that feels worse, actually. Maybe you shouldn't be experiencing a dry heat then. All over the UK? Oh, yeesh. Wait, is that why... Wasn't like France on fire recently? Or no, people were like passing out in the streets because of dehydration or something? And like they had like all these like spritzers. They don't believe in AC in the UK either. Nope, we never needed AC before. That's so crazy to me, actually. So that's why, because over here, like, people were like, what do you mean people are just like getting too hot and not able to handle it? Like, and then like I have a streamer friend who lives out that way too. She's also part of the Panda family technically, and she literally is like a teacher and stuff, and she said that like they just have like spray bottles with water in like the halls and everything that you can just spritz yourself with. Like anybody can spritz themselves with and then like continue on your day. Like I just can't imagine. So you gotta go like old school like clay pots in the windows and shit. Like fans everywhere. Who knew this would happen? I'm fucked. Damn, man. Bet y'all regret that decision now. Yeah, I will take your AC. All right, I'll take your healthcare. You can have our AC. It doesn't like the one for the window doesn't work, but the one for the house does. I don't know how you're gonna take it out though, and also it's not mine to offer. But it sounds like you weren't asking for an exchange. It does sound like you were just intending to take all the ACs from the United States of America. And like really, I mean, we do like to help people, so I will share. You know what, Murdoch? As an ex-military, I feel like you are pretty good at diplomacy there. That's a good point. Sharing is caring. That's probably the better diplomatic route to take. Yes, spray and windows. We have windows. Okay, well the windows just bring the heat in. You can circulate the air, I guess. Like, but you You can't have it. Yeah, you can only have a little bit. A little bit of AC as a treat, but don't get used to it. Our healthcare is bloody good. To be for real. Okay, that's lit then. That's good. You do not want their healthcare. Well, Murdoch, you haven't had my healthcare, okay? As a military man, you don't have the healthcare I've had. Nothing wrong with the NSH or that's dyslexia. NHS. It may be free, but it takes forever to get care in a lot of cases. Why did I hear myself? Do I have my stream open? God damn it. Sorry, Murdoch. Not your god, somebody else's. Yeah, I've heard that some places where people say like it takes a long time to get in is like not actually that long. Like it feels long because like perspective, like, oh, it takes like 2 weeks to get into a doctor, but like out here with my specific, you're a poor person and nobody gives a shit about you because you're the lowest low class that there is. That insurance, they usually are like, yeah, you need to see a specialist that you've been needing to see for like probably your whole life, and it's gonna take 6 months, and your insurance needs to be renewed every 3 months, and so fuck you. That's what I get here. So as far as like, oh well, it takes so long to get in into the doctor, like it already does for me. But that's part of the difference of like having like different classes as dramatically as we do in America. Like I feel like my family comes from like a third world country, basically. Like the Philippines is doing better than it used to do, but it's still got a lot to work on, right? And like they also are having like a revolution and stuff right now. But basically like you're like poor orphanage level like shit, or like you're like rich, and like the divide for sure. But I feel like that divide here is pretty significant as well. It's just, you know, we put makeup on it. True, but you get it eventually mostly. And it's covered, right? Because that's the other part that I think is just crazy, is like, I have so many friends who are like, oh, I can't afford to do this or do that or get a house or get a car because I have to pay off my medical bills. And I'm just like, man, fuck your medical bills. Just do the other thing first. Deal with your medical bills later. Also, like, a lot of the way that the medical is charged is like, I have friends who are doctors as well, and like the insurance companies make it to where like my state insurance would be like, oh yeah, like I'll only pay this much, and it costs like more than that, right? So then the hospitals have to say, actually it costs like this much, just so then that like state insurance will pay enough to cover it, basically. Like, so I feel like it's kind of a scam, because then everybody has to pay this overrated price just so, like, with the insurance game that they're playing, that they can get just the cost of it taken care of. And then also the extra added work for like doctors' offices having to like differentiate every like privatized insurance and everything. Like, that's so much extra work that they could be dedicating to like actual care and stuff, or like at least it's a labor cost for the people in the office who do the paperwork. I don't know. And then like it also like affects the doctor's service and ability to care if like their office people are fucking up, and then now all their patients are pissed. Like, anyways, I have a lot of feelings on that subject. Mostly eventually, he says, I in fact I was raised in poverty, my friend. That's true, we are weirdly similar. Oh, can't talk. but you saw how the military insurance is better, but still bad. At least for me it was. But I wasn't in the military, so I don't know if that makes a difference. Have you experienced our healthcare, Murdoch? Hey, not your god. Sitting in hospitals for 16 hours ain't fun. Yeah. I've sat in a hospital for longer. I have so many friends in the UK, it's ridiculous. I served with tons of Brits. That's interesting. And actually kind of cool. And they hate it. Do they have military insurance or UK insurance? Doesn't it make health? It does make sense though that British people who came to America would not like England. Does it make health issues so scary? I think health issues make health issues scary though. But yes, also me thinking like that I'm gonna... I mean, the other thing is like being a woman. You're already not really listened to as a woman, but I think that's in both countries. Am I right, guys? Why is this my body? It's free to the point of service, but we have private too if you want quicker care. Yeah, and I think like that makes sense. Like it's still something you could do. I think there's like a whole TV show about a private insurance guy in California or something. And like he goes to all the rich people's houses directly. See, technically here they can't turn you away and you get seen regardless quickly. I mean, we're pretty easily overwhelmed still here though. Like, literally during the pandemic, my mom had a heart issue and they were just like, yeah, we can't see you. But I guess that was an exception of like an actual pandemic. Gonna get ready for bed? Okay. He must have lost his league game. I think the UK will go the US way eventually. They want to sell it off. Oh, that's crazy. Is it because I don't know if this is a touchy subject, but is it something to do with the royal family falling apart? And if you don't pay them back, state tax will take it out eventually. So it is the same as the UK healthcare at that point, state funded. Interesting. Hey, Murdoch, they can't take anything from somebody who has nothing. Also, a lot of like shit that was like so annoying for me is like offices would mess up and be like, hey, you didn't pay us for like $30 or something. Now we're gonna charge you like $400 late fee. Like just insane shit. And I'd be like, I literally don't owe you anything. You ran my insurance wrong. And I had to do that so many times. After a while, it's just like, maybe I don't need to live comfortably. Maybe I just need to live uncomfortably, is what they're saying. Maybe they don't want to actually help me, and they just want to make money off of me, and because I am poor, they can't. And so they basically just don't want to give me healthcare. But yeah, I mean, sure, they can't technically turn you away. And sure, you can get seen, but do you get heard? Care? Debatable. They can't turn you away, but they can put pressure on an area that you already said was hurting, that you already had other people do that already for, and then tell you to go fuck yourself after dosing you with ketamine and then acknowledging that you don't have a ride home and then saying, get out of my hospital bed. I'm pretty sure I've been like medical negligenced and also like potentially like medical abuse from doctors just because they have power over it and they literally know that poor people can't afford to defend themselves. Poor people can't afford to take you to court. It's actually kind of a messed up system. The fact that like physical abuse happens the most in elderly retirement homes, it's doesn't feel like medicine in this country is actually built for people and like by people who actually care. But that's just my personal experience, my anecdotal experience. Can't spell that damn word. Bureaucracy. Bureaucracy, yeah. Yeah, bureaucracy. Futurama? Futurama has a song about bureaucracy. I don't remember all the lyrics, but it was a banger from what I recall. Same spelling, fuck, forget it. Wait, how do you spell it? Now you got me wondering. Oh, there it is. Did Murdoch get it? Did any of us correct it? I'm correcting it now. Bureaucracy is it a French word? Excuse me. It originates from the French language, combining French word bureau, desk or office, with the Greek suffix cracy, rule or power. Wow, we're learning. We're learning. Did we genuinely steal from multiple languages to create English? What's happening? What am I realizing? I understood. Yeah, that's all that really matters. Is that we understood. But then I got curious. True that I haven't tried that yet. Wait, tried what? I got so far behind. Maybe I should also go to bed. The takeaway is, it doesn't matter where you live. Government sucks. Pop off, king. Politicians make all the rules. Hate it. We are the sheep. True. In wolf's clothing. Wait. Unless you're a wolf in sheep's clothing. I got there. Trust the process. Republican, Democrat, same thing, different color. Doesn't mean shit to me. Doesn't fucking matter who or how you vote. It's all against us and for the rich. You know what fucked me up? So many things. But also, yes, that's all true. 100%. I agree and stand by that. What fucked me up is when I realized that, like, we all as the people can vote, and there can be a popular vote, and then it can just get overrid by our government. And I was just like, in that moment, I was like, our vote actually doesn't matter, it feels like. Because, like, even if you do... Sorry, I don't know if that was a link, but the links you do have to DM me. But yeah, even if you do, like, get everybody on the same page as, like, for the people... Like, we can all come together as the people and vote for one thing, and it can just be overrun by the government. That does feel like we're giving them too much power. And I really don't believe in the two-party system. I think that it's really fucked up that we're supposed to be a country built off of, like, a melting pot, like a bunch of different ideas like collaborating together in a diplomatic way, and that's supposed to be like a big deal, like our core value, and like freedom of religion, like freedom of speech. Like, we're supposed to be able to like have all these different kinds of cultures coming together, and that's like so unique to America, right? Like, and then like then we have all these things dividing us dramatically, and that doesn't like benefit the people at all. It only benefits the government. And like, when it comes down to the two-party system itself, all of the money for elections goes mostly to those two parties. It doesn't really give a lot of opportunity or chance for any other party, and there's so many other parties that are just like not getting any attention or funding. And I don't think that that represents true democracy. I don't think that represents even a true representation of the people. And if the for the people, by the people was a real thing that we really stood on, I think that we would have that kind of representation. It wouldn't be a two-party system. A two-party system specifically designed red pill, blue pill. It's the same fucking thing. You know? I make a lot of jokes about the Matrix, but like, in a lot of ways, I'm not joking. But in a lot of ways, I am joking too. Hey, for all intensive purposes, this is for entertainment only. But if you know, you know. Well, yeah, it's connected to that. The monarchy is on its knees. Think Andy Pandy. Andy Pandy. I don't know enough. I feel bad. Who's Andy? Google's Andy Pandy. It was a 1950s animation. Are you sure that you're 28? His first episode was released on July 11th, 1950, and the final episode was released on March 30, 1970, which makes me feel like maybe you could in fact be older. I'm kidding. I don't think you actually mean the show. Is that a reference though? Exactly, they can't. Ketamine, I have bad reactions on that shit. Yeah. Makes me go down to fucking start of creation on a loop of horrible shit. That sounds awful. I had it given to me in a hospital room through the IV, and then they waited until my vision was blurry. They told me that they were getting me ready for surgery, and then they came back and said your insurance won't pay for surgery until you're dying of sepsis, so get out. And I was just like, but you already gave me ketamine. And they're just like, we can't wait for you to just get the ketamine worn off, get the fuck out, because your insurance isn't gonna pay us to do what we think needs to be done. And I was just like, sick. And then I sat in the waiting room with blurry vision because it didn't knock me out, and my pain wasn't as bad, but like I still knew I was in a lot of pain. I had a hemorrhaging ovarian cyst, and they basically were just like, yeah, you have to wait until you're like dying and come back, and then your insurance will pay for it. And I was just like, oh, I don't even have a ride home though, and I can't drive myself home like this. And they were just like, not our problem, sue us then. I'm like, I can't, and you know that. I could if I got some people who were really dedicated to generous lawyer pro bono, but I'm not going to waste my time with that when I'm physically in so much pain that I was preparing for surgery. So yeah, it's frustrating. But also that's partially on women's health being so bad, and that's also everywhere in the world, because truthfully, we don't know how women's bodies work. And we haven't done medical research for women's bodies until very recently in my lifetime. Most of the research, even for pharmaceuticals, was done specifically on men. Blue collar are the bones, the foundation of a healthy economy. The more we work, the better the economy. In other words, the fatter we make the rich wallets, the more they reward us with less shitty existence. I think we should eat the rich. I don't know if I believe that part at all. Because that just sounds like slavery with extra steps, is what that sounds like to me. I think one way to make the trickle-down effect work is to hit the rich like a piñata and just let it come out, you know, let it rain down on us. However we need to do that, metaphorically, of course. Metaphorically. I was close-ish. Rule from behind a big pretty desk. Yeah. But like, you can only know so much from a big pretty desk. How did I forget that you also were hella poor? We literally talked about canned meats together. I guess I just thought that the state insurance was different back then. Now I just feel like I'm calling you old. I'm sorry. You said you were old. BRB again? Okay, bro. We need to talk about your smoking. You're smoking too much. Bureau did change. It's a weird system. I don't get the US elections. Like, the majority doesn't always win. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get them either. You see, it doesn't matter where you come from. We all actually want the same thing. 100%. That I do agree with. And all the rich people want the same thing. Well, I don't know actually. I don't know actually. I think some rich people are genuinely insane. Here's a theory I've been working on, you guys. I think that after a certain amount of money hoarding, that there's a certain mental illness. And honestly, if anybody does the research and can prove this and put a name to it, bless you. Awesome. Even though it's my theory, break my heart that I wasn't a part of that process, but oh well. I just want people to also see this. And I feel like this happens to me a lot with my ideas. I share my ideas, somebody runs with it, and they do the thing. And you know what? I didn't do the thing, so good for them. Basically, my idea is that once you hoarded a certain amount of wealth, you get a certain type of mental illness. And different people handle this mental illness in different ways. And some of them buy jets so they can take their girly pops up to the air and show off anti-gravity. And some people want to populate Mars. And, you know, some people just want to carnivorously cannibalize every single small ma and pa business to make the internet's largest online sales platform, just cutthroat style. But at the end of the day, none of them have humanity. And I think that's the problem. Just feels like you have to be somewhat of a bad person to garnish an immense amount of wealth and not use it for the benefit of the world, your community, the people. Like at a certain point, you and yours are taken care of. And I think that's the crazy thing. Some of these rich people say, have kids, have a bunch of kids, breeding, but then have a bunch of kids and like are literally the most like wealthy people, the most able to provide childcare, and they choose not to. Oh, that was facetious. It's okay. It sent me on a rant, so it's good. It's still good. We're still on the same page, but also the rant. And all the rich people want the same thing. That's why we're all fucked. Yeah. We're all going to live in the slums while the tech pros form their network city. Yeah, they already have like a underground like subway station. Isn't that crazy? With like Teslas and stuff. I hate to be pessimistic, but the world is on a terrible path. The world is burning. We're on a burning rock hurtling through space. And space is never ending stretching. The whole universe just constantly stretching. And time is moving faster constantly. That's not in your head. That's a real thing that's actually happening. If we want to get into quantum physics and shit, that shit's all real. All this shit, like time is actually made up. Everything is happening all at once, simultaneously. But like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Prince Andrew is a pedo? Whoa. Whoa. I mean, our president is too, so I'm not like, at this point, I'm not really surprised, but damn. Not that you were all cut up, Jesus. Yeah. Oh, that sounds grim. It's not the worst story. It's just the most recent. Hope you're doing okay now. Thanks. I studied a bunch of alternative healing options. Certainly don't, yeah, smash them. That was facetiousness. Yeah, I sometimes, when I'm like not feeling well and it's through text, I be not doing tone right. Also, sometimes in person, I also won't read your tone right. Or anything other than like maybe even your body language, I might be like hyper vigilant about and not read right. So there's a lot of things that I can't ever be sure of until it's explicitly said. Metaphorically, BRB again. Will I get in trouble again? You got in trouble immediately, I feel like. I immediately said, you need to smoke less. I need to finish my spliff. Oh, he ran back. He ran back and didn't finish it the first time. That's what you mean. Okay, that's fair. Wait, how did you hear me? This is your phone? Or am I on your computer and you're just like running back and forth? I do support not smoking inside though. I am the Musk syndrome. That's what we're gonna call it, guys. Chat, the Musk syndrome. He is the richest person on the planet. That would make sense. People don't get rich giving their money away. And again though, like if we study, so back on my theory, if we study the specific amount of money that it takes before somebody starts acting like just like a straight up fuckwad, like eating babies and like going to a weird island where only a bunch of other rich people go, but you can't bring like your phones or anything, and somehow pictures are still being taken, weird shit like that, right? Like right before that cusp, like that's the cap. That's the cap. You're allowed to make this much money. Anything more, you know, has to be dedicated to a philanthropic. Anyways, donate your fucking money, rich bitch. You know what I mean? And then you don't have to worry about going crazy from having too much. Like, I don't know. It just feels like how an economy is structured, that we would need that money circulating through the economy for it to benefit the economy. But if rich people are just hoarding it away, then it's not benefiting the economy. If working class people don't have money to spend, then they're not putting money into the entire system, right? So finish the sentence. And the little bit the wealthy do give are like tossing pennies to the sewer. Yeah, I don't know if Mama Panda ever told you that story about in the Philippines, the people, it was some military people, but they would come and they would throw money into the dirty river that people shit in, and like then the kids would get sick, but they would jump in the river still for the money, and it was literally like coins. When I hit the sack. Good night, Glinked. It was nice meeting you. Thank you for the follow, even though we all had to pressure you to do it. I'm kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time. Thank you for joining us tonight. It was nice having you. Thanks for playing along with our jokes, too. That was really cool of you, actually. I look forward to talking with you more. I hope that you don't abandon us. And I hope that you come back. And that you had a good time. And you didn't take anything personally. Bud said, I like turtles. That last one is correct. Most of our politicians are, yeah. No, I mean, like, I feel like we do agree. Like, I feel like we do generally agree on everything. Like, it's not like I'm, like, arguing. I'm just using this as a platform and opportunity to share my thoughts in great detail. Buds. Mama. Shit river. That's right, shit river. Night clicked. Pressure creates diamonds. Well, enough pressure on the population, and I think that a little more than diamonds are going to be created. Also, like, in the Philippines, they have, like, the largest HPV breakout, and, yeah, just back to that, like, fucked medical care. Like, we literally have the means over here to help other places. It just feels really weird to me that, like, what do you mean that we have the means to help people medically and then we just don't use it? What do you mean we know exactly how to resolve certain medical problems and we just don't do it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Glicked literally just ocular. Oh my. Buff Nerf TV? Slick Rick the Killer? Private Space Buds, you're crazy. Finally got the way you pronounced pronunciation the last time was correct. Oh, that's funny. Y'all are funny. W Buds. Buds, you're so crazy. You rest for a couple of days and you come back. I saw you drop some gifts up in Arnold's. I hate seeing a goal left unmet. So, you're so crazy for that. Yo, goal met. Awesome. Shoot. Buds. We've literally just been sitting here yapping for 2 hours because I couldn't decide what to do. That's hype. I don't even remember what I was trying to pronounce, but I'm glad that I got the pronunciation. Bits, Mama Panda with the bits. I think I have my volume too high. What is happening? Oh my god, it's at 18. That's why that sounded so loud. I normally have it on like 10 or less. My 2 middle names, Crazy and Sweet. Hey, I haven't met goal on my channel. Yeah, Mad Murdoch does have a charity. I only need 1.7k left to the goal. Hee hee. We'll get you there, bud. $5 at a time. Yo, Ocular came back to say thanks for the gifty. Yeah, man, that's hype. I'm so glad you got your gifted. Buds, that's a W. Guys, I keep hearing that rewarding Buds is going to stream, so I would say just follow Buds, just on the off chance that like Buds is following through on a stream, and then we could all join in on his stream. You've been lurking. How to get food? Ooh, what food did you get? No worries. Are you still IRL streaming, or are you taking a little breaky break? Because I know you were riding. You were riding in the morning the other day. I mean, today? Earlier? Bro, time is real and isn't real at the same time. Everything's happening all at once, or whatever I said earlier. So crazy, man, Buds. I appreciate you. This is the most subscribers I've ever had. It was also before, so this is actually so insane to me, and I never thought that I would be here, to be honest. I thought Twitch was just gonna be like something that I like did. more anonymous gifter, yo, that's crazy. What the heck? Awesome Pants Boxing Club, Ruger H&K, Green Seam. Oh my gosh, how do you say this? Rontavius Donaldson. That sounds like a made-up name. UAS Keys. Yo, me just trying to pronounce the usernames is actually so funny to me. Wow, okay. Over the goal. Let's go. Okay, wait, I put those not in order. Wait, let me switch it. Copy. I'm posting this in the Discord immediately. Everyone needs to know. Actually, I won't tag everyone right now because maybe. I don't know. That's hype. Buds is cray. Hate to see a goal left on Matt. Hey, I haven't met your middle names. Thanks for the gifty. JK LOL, you really are a champion, bro. For real, that's hype. I've been lurking, had to get food. Ocular, by the way, IRL streamer, Mad Murdoch, charity streamer, also my mecha, no cursing, also my mecha coach, also my politically correct coach. I'm kidding, not politically correct, that's the wrong phrasing. Family friendly. Well, I feel like we do a pretty decent job. But I am trying to work on being more considerate in that regard and also less blasphemy. Is that a bad word? Or just like a word? I don't think it counts in the context I'm using it. Oh, I am 100% not PC. Yeah, that's what that's why I corrected myself. I was like, that's not right. That's not what I mean. I mean like cursing less and like considering how much I talk about, I don't know. E and I are recovering from some religious trauma, but I like to show respect. Yeah, that, like showing more respect. I got really disrespectful there for my partying phase, I think, and I'm just working on being a better person now. Working on how to get food. I'm still burritos. That's nice. That's nice. Burritos are always so good. That's what I need to break my gluten streak with. A nice fat burrito. Real juicy thing. Like the big tortilla. I already am following buds. Have been for a good bit. Bless. Bless. So you know that we're also waiting for the inevitable stream. Sunday night should be a BTS live stream. Really? Oh my god, you're actually gonna do it? That'll be hype. Have you IRL streamed like that before? Are you allowed to stream the concert? You know what? I'm asking you too many questions. You do your thing. We'll be there. W's. W's all up in here. Yo, did I curse? I didn't set a timer. More biddies from Mama Panda. Hype. Hey, guess what? No cursing? Chicken butt? Oh no. PC coach? No. Mecha chameleon coach. Mecha chameleon coach. 100% not PC, but maybe respect coach. Mama Panda, I don't know if you know Ocular Buds. Murdoch also has a podcast. I have not watched it yet, actually. But based on what I know, it's probably pretty cool. I also want some burritos. Maybe I should make my unhealthy American burritos that I make. It was yummy and had potatoes in it. Ooh, no, actually that sounds good, like a breakfast burrito. No, those are good. Those are good too. I've been like resorting to tacos because it's easier to get corn tortillas and stuff, like gluten-free tortilla. But like, they're always small. Always a small one. I am an advocate for respecting Hype Train. W Hype Train, guys. I'm opening the chest. It's literally called respectful. Oh my gosh, no. It's literally called respectfully no emote. We were just talking about respect. We were just talking about respect, and the emote that we just got from our Hype Train. I can't believe that, like, glitch in the matrix, actually, you guys. There's no way. That's so funny. W Hype Train. Wait, did I curse? Oh my gosh. This is, see, it's like a problem. Like, I feel like I need to be seen for, like, Tourette's or something. I think it's just OCD, though. I think it's just OCD. I'm pretty sure OCD is ruining my life. That's all. That's all. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I do get tics that are triggered by people with Tourette's, though. And I have had a lot of head trauma. And I've had a lot of traumatic life experiences in both my childhood and adulthood. But, you know, that's okay. That's a part of life. Thank you so much for the love and support tonight, guys. I really needed that. I hope that you guys consider seeing the Spider-Man movie, because that would mean a lot to me. I can't eat corn as much anyways as I used to be able to. I used to eat a lot of corn, but apparently corn is bad for IBS, and I blow up like a balloon. It's really painful, actually. I can't digest it. I mean, I know everybody can't really digest corn, okay? But it is a lot more gaseous in my biological system. In this mortal flesh prison. Man, this is so crazy. Guys, I have a ton of subscribers. What? What? Unofficial, unpaid therapist. That's right. I think what you mean to say about me is I'm your unofficial therapist. It has somehow been easy to talk to you. And you did pep talk me into playing Mecha. It's pretty impressive what you do. You should be paid. And also a professional at this point. Why do bodies do funky things, you know? I mean, sometimes you just get Lyme disease, go on experimental treatment, and fuck up your entire gut biome, and then also realize that like 50% of your genetic pool had a bunch of digestive issues already, and that you're fucked. And other times you don't have that experience, and you're able to eat corn without having gaseous pain. So, it's usually one of those two things, or something else entirely. Those are your hype train emotes? That's quite a collection there, Mama Panda. You've been a part of a lot of hype trains. Yeah. I don't know how these hype train rewards work, or why you're missing some. Oh, excuse me. What does the email look like? You can't see it? It's in my choo-choo message. What do bodies do? I am this, I am me, me is you, we live as one. This is how I know you better than you think you know you. Bro. That's real. That's real deep, man. Bro's actually telepathic. Homie's got the third eye for real. I think it's been long enough that I'm going to become physically ill again. And I feel bad leaving you guys on that note, but I don't know how long I'll be in the bathroom. And this is like the 4th time tonight, I think. I tried to make green bean casserole and forgot that there's dairy in cream of mushroom soup. You would think with the name cream I would remember. I really like that message though. Milk and honey sounds so good right now. That sounds really good actually. That sounds really nice. Warm. Oh, I don't know. Do I just like put on some music? I believe it would just make me feel good normally. I'd just be liking Milk and Honey. There's a poetry book called Milk and Honey. Non-copyright music. Okay. Here's the one I normally pick. Oh, that's Canva. You guys should use Canva. I'm not sponsored, but I should be. Bro, that speech was so heartwarming, dude. It literally pulled me through the horrible, gut-wrenching experience I was having. I feel like I gotta read this out loud. Okay. Let's see. I digress. I digress. Yeah, that was a minute. Sorry about that. Don't forget the cam. I don't think she can hear right now. Hey mama, what's up? I posted some stuff in the Discord food section. You may enjoy it, by the way. Discord? Nice, BRB. Welp, hello chat. I am your unofficial host for the moment. Today we are discussing health, wealth, UK weather, emotes, and hype trains. Some shoutouts have been given, and biddies have flown across the screen. As for you lot, if you're reading this, you are amazing. You are important and have meaning. We all have hardships, but know this, someone has thought of you and thought about how they miss you, or how much you mean to them. Keep heart in knowing that you are a wonderful person. No, that you are a wonderful person in your own right. Also, remember that Yuri is struggling in the bathroom. I forgot. I was gonna skip reading that part. Let us pray for her safe return. And that everything comes out all right. It didn't. It was painful. Y'all are so sweet. No, you... Genuinely, this community has meant so much to me. For real. Anyway, where was I before I was interrupted by Yuri on porcelain? Ah yes, chat. Smile more. What's up, Buttercup? You can change the entire course of someone's life with a simple smile. Feeling ill again. I just escaped, I felt like. You may have just given someone who needed that smile a reason to stop something in its tracks. Something that would have abruptly ended things. That is how powerful your smile is. Besides, you are way more beautiful when you smile. That's precious. We live in a wheel where everything revolves around self. And we need more love and positivity. You are that difference. It's like Uncle Sam wants you. No, love wants you. So remember that you are precious, you are amazing, and you have the power to change someone's life with something as simple as a smile. That is you, chat. She is back from her porcelain prison now. I digress. That's true. I feel bad, like, leaving, but I also feel like it's been a nice chat, and I think that I probably do need some rest after all. But I've really enjoyed spending time with you guys and just chatting and hanging out. I guess we don't really have to do something every stream. Sometimes we can just hang out and spend time together, and that's also good. You ate half a bucket of popcorn, then took a picture. I looked awful. Oh no. Bedtime for sure, yeah. Half a bucket of popcorn, man. That is amazing. Just talk, yeah, just chatting. We're just chatting. And it's been really nice. So thank you. It was also really sweet to hear that nice speech from Murdoch. Shout out Murdoch. Shout out Rewarding Buds for the amazing gifts, and Mama Panda as well. Definitely make sure that you're following Mama Panda. Whoa. This particular song sounds trippy. I like it. I like it a lot. Murdoch, who are we? Whoa, I can't talk. Who are we raiding? If you have any suggestions, which I assumed you did. I only have like a couple on here, it looks like. Maybe a few. I'm going to bed anyway since Mama is doing her stepdad thing and I am married. I have concluded I will be adopting you, but as my niece, I shall be henceforth Uncle Murdoch. That sounds good, Unc Murdoch. I support it. Or like, what is it? Grunkle Stan. From Stanley Pines from Gravity Falls. Grunkle, Grand Uncle. That's awesome though. I hope you sleep well. Good night. Henceforth, Uncle Murdoch. Unfortunately, Puckles isn't alive, but Core Memory Gaming is. Is Core Memory online? Nice. So many hats every time Core Memory is on it. Very cool. Yeah, Core with the bajillion hats is so legit for that, actually. We had a bit more people a minute ago, so I feel bad delaying my decision there, but it's okay. It's not about the number so much as the thought, right? Core Memory Gaming. Yeah, I don't think I've raided Core Memory in a minute, so it'll be good to shoot a raid that way. Thanks for the suggestion, thanks for hanging out, thanks for the gifted, thanks for the support, thanks for the pep talks. They mean a lot to me, genuinely. And they're only gonna mean more as the weather gets colder. It's gonna get a lot harder, so. But winter is coming, but I will do my best to stay strong. So then I can keep helping people too. Big smiles, big love. Have a good sleep. Thank you guys for hanging. Just say a little hey hey to Core Memory and then we'll all get some rest tonight. Good night, guys.